Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Magic Kingdom. It's another hot and humid one here today, and I know what some of you are thinking, it's Florida in the summertime, of course it is, but we're still in that heat dome. Remember I mentioned that a little while ago? Maybe it just went in one ear and out the other. Not everyone's like super into meteorological stuff. But yeah, that heat dome has made it super hot, a little bit hotter than usual. It's kind of like keeping the heat in this area. I don't really know how it works, but that's what they say. And you can definitely tell, like, first thing in the morning, it's super hot. Into the evening, it's super hot. Like it isn't cooling off like normal, which, you know, is arguably not necessarily cool. But look, that's beside the point. We're here at Magic Kingdom today with one goal in mind. I want to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And man, was I on my game this morning. I was up at the crack of dawn, or the crack of 7. My thumbs were like primed and ready to go. Boom, I hit the button. I got an early group 12, which is good because that should be in like the first set of callbacks. And I was like, great, let's get ready to go. Put on a green t-shirt, gotta be festive. I brought Tiana with me, here she is. And I thought, we should be golden. Made my way to the park, and despite the fact that it's nearly 9:30 now, Tiana's Bayou Adventure is not boarding. But look, we're already here. So I guess we gotta find something to do with our morning and cross our fingers that they start boarding soon and that 12 is actually an early group when it comes to Tiana's, because it seems to be a whole different virtual queue situation over there. So anyway, I want to make my way over to, well, I want to make my way around the park. So that's what we're gonna do now. Maybe keep our eye out for a cup of water, because I didn't bring a water bottle with me today. I thought I was going to be in and out. I know, very foolish of me to think that. I also didn't bring myself any snacks today. Also very foolish, but yeah, maybe we'll get some beignets or something. I don't know. That's all TBD. But for now, let's get moving, see what we can do. Oh, I have a few things I want to talk to you about as well, because there's been a lot on my mind. Apparently we've got some time to kill too, so let's do it. Also, for those of you who are wondering, this is going to be our third attempt, or this is our third attempt to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The first one was on opening day. We ended up getting a weather delay, and then it went down for whatever reason. The second attempt, we tried to get a queue, couldn't get one, and this is number 3. So we have a queue, but it's not open yet. We'll see how long we have to wait today. Hopefully it's not too long, because like I said, I am ill-prepared for a long day in the parks today. So it'll probably be a long wait, with that being the case. We'll see. In the meantime, we are going to ride Pirates of the Caribbean. We'll probably see what else we can get on with a minimal wait. We didn't really have to wait very long for this one at all. It was a posted 10-minute wait, and we basically walked right on.
Can't you reach any further, you stuck-wing bilge-rat?
So we knocked out Pirates. I love that ride. It's a great way to get out of the heat too. Just kind of duck into a ride with low wait times and just cool off for a bit. Next order of business was to duck into Pecos Bill's so I could get a cup of ice water, but they don't have any. So not gonna do that today. These doors are actually shut. The other ones are open. Might have to buy ourselves a bottle of water or something, I know. It's like against everything I stand for, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And yes, because I know someone's gonna comment about this, you can ask for a cup of ice water when the quick service location is open. But when there's no one working that quick service location, there's no one to ask for a cup of water. Sometimes they'll have a tray out. Today's not one of those days. It also depends on the time of day too. Sometimes they'll have cups of water out first thing in the morning, but then later in the day they won't. This is the case for us on opening day of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And come to think of it, it happened on our second attempt as well when I was here with Russ. When we went kind of midday, no cups of water. So that's why I say, bring a water bottle. Because this game you and I are playing today, it's a dangerous one. All right, it's a small world, 5-minute wait. Let's go. Another attraction down, and I want to say 2 things before we move on. Number 1, they changed the end of It's a Small World, and I haven't heard anyone talking about this, so I'm going to share it with you now. You know how at the very end there's like that one last scene where there's all the signs that say goodbye? That used to have a few screens that would use information from your Magic Band to say goodbye to you specifically, guests that were in that boat. So it would say like, goodbye, Catherine, and then everyone would go, oh my God, that's me. And then you would make your way to the end of the attraction, like you get off. That's gone now. It's just science. So 2 thumbs down for that. I mean, come on, that was so magical, and now it's gone. And honestly, it's one of the things that, in my opinion, makes Magic Band Plus a little less worth it, because there were a lot more interactions that were around, and they're going away. But number 2, the other thing I wanted to mention is that I figured, let's go get a cup of ice water from Pinocchio's Village House, because this is a quick service location, it's right nearby. So I went in, the cast member was like, no, we're closed. And I said, oh, I totally understand, don't want to order any food or anything, I was just wondering if I could get a cup of ice water. She said, no, they don't do that until it opens. So now you know. By the way, that gives us a score of 2-0. We're the 0. I'm gonna try Friar's Nook real quick though. See if I can grab a cup of water from there. Finally, we've done it. We got our cup of ice water, and boy oh boy is it refreshing. It's not as easy to get cups of ice water as some of you think. I know there are a lot of people who push back on what I said in one of our discussions where I said it was terrible advice to rely on ice water and that you need to bring a bottle. I'm sorry, I disagree. Well, not really sorry. Just telling you the facts, man. Captain's log. Oh wait, hold on a second. We can't say captain's log anymore. We need an alternative. Dear Diary, I was just about to tell you that we're making our way out because we've done an entire lap of the park, but then I felt that little jingle jangle in my pocket, and it was my phone telling me my group has been called. So, making our way over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure now. Now, as we make our way over, I figure this is a good enough time as any to say that the fact that this ride is as unreliable as it is absolutely unacceptable. The long and short of it, if they weren't ready to open, they should have never opened. That's basically the whole story. But it's a theme that we've seen a lot with Disney. The cabins is another great example of this. But we'll have that conversation later. Let's get in line and experience this attraction for the first time. All right, here we go.
Roll out. Smells good. You smell it? Right there. Right there.
Thanks for helping me look for musicians for our party tonight. Louis, they're on their way.
Tiana wasn't kidding, y'all. This Zydeco band she found can play. Hallelujah!
I would love for y'all to play at my party tonight.
Bayou's got just what we need.
You'll get there in no time. Guaranteed.
Did it, and man, was that fun. I want to see our picture because you'll be in the picture with me. Let's see if we can spot it. All right, that was super cute. I want to talk to you about it, but first I want to make my way back into Critter Co-op because there's something I want to show you. Now, the other day we took a look at what was available here in Critter Co-op, and I looked at something, but I didn't mention a really important detail that I have to share with you now. So, here, in the section where you'll find foods, there is this section here. There's cookbooks, there's spices. We looked at this the other day. This woman is the woman Tiana is based on. Now, I know that I've mentioned it kind of in passing before, but Tiana from Princess and the Frog is based off of a real person. And I just think it's so cool that they feature that real person in the Tiana's Bayou Adventure gift shop. So not only can you buy like the recipe for Tiana's beignets, but you can buy the real life recipes from the real life person who inspired Tiana. How cool is that? Anyway, in terms of the attraction itself, because I'm sure a lot of you are curious about my thoughts, I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. There are people who are saying like there's nothing going on in the attraction. I don't know where they're getting that idea, because there's a lot going on. Now I think what probably happened is that people who watched the POV were probably watching from a fixed point. I didn't see the POV, so I couldn't tell you what it actually looked like. And if I did see it, it was like in passing, and I don't remember it. There's a lot going on up here, so can you blame me? But if you were acting like a normal human person and looking from side to side, which most people riding these types of attractions do, there was a lot to see. And I do think it was cute. The music was fun. I loved like this like light tunnel in part of the attraction. That was just so cool. Now, I stand by what I said. They should never have opened this attraction if they weren't ready to open this attraction. And it's a very glitchy attraction. It goes down all the time. We were like bouncing around and banging around because the logs were backed up. That's just not acceptable. It's not Disney quality, if you will. Or at very least, it's not the Disney quality that Disney quality used to be. It seems to be changing. Disney quality and the quote-unquote Disney difference is a whole new thing nowadays. Now let me be clear for a second. I'm not saying this because I want to give Disney an out. I say it because it's just a fact. Things have changed. Quality has changed at the Walt Disney World Resort. I still don't think it's acceptable, for whatever that's worth. All right, we're making our way out now. I just kind of skedaddled toward the entrance, bought myself Powerade so that I can have something cold to sip on my way back to the Jeep. I know a lot of people don't like to buy things before they actually head out, you know, but sometimes it's the way to go, because it is a long trek back to the car. All right, here we are in the parking lot making what I'm going to call the walk of shame today. Here's why. I know exactly where I parked, but I don't know the name of the lot. I don't know if it's hero side or villain side. It's kind of in the middle. And so when I got to the tram, which I really wanted to take today, I couldn't decide. And I was like, guess we gotta walk. So that's what we're doing. Walking back to the Jeep. It's toasty. It is toasty today because it's afternoon, which didn't plan on being here that long today, but sometimes plans don't go according to plan. I did like Tiana's Bayou Adventure. You know, again, it has its faults, especially when it comes to the fact that the ride itself didn't seem to be updated. Do I think it's worth riding? Yes, if you can get yourself a virtual queue, which I know is a little bit difficult. I would not pay for Lightning Lane right now, or buy Genie Plus in order to be able to ride. I would not be doing that. I mean, if you're going to be doing Genie Plus, or what will here in a couple days be transitioning over to Lightning Lane anyway, no big deal. But going out of your way for this attraction, you might end up disappointed because it's been so hit or miss, just incredibly unreliable, and not worth it, in my opinion, for all the stress that you end up having to deal with. By the way, Hook was the parking lot, so I was about to get into the Hero tram. So glad I didn't. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts. Is Tiana's Bayou Adventure on your list of things to ride? And look, and I'm going to say something a little bit bold, but if you're one of those people who's like, never, splash or nothing, I don't really want to hear from you. I know your opinion. You hate this. You've been very clear about that in my comment section. But for everyone else, I want to hear your thoughts. And are you excited for this during your next Disney vacation? Let me know about it in a comment down below. But for now, I'm off. Thanks for hanging out with me. We did it. We did it. Yes. I think it was thanks to the t-shirt and my little buddy Tiana here. But anyway, until next time, guys. Bye.